Good morning, guys. I hope my voice is audible. And we are starting off with a small gap up. Oh my god, it's a huge gap up. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a huge gap up, guys. My god, such a power. I mean, yesterday there was a high amount of short covering which had happened, and that we can see that it's continuing, but 35,000 level would be the major resistance, and right now it's looking like it will go to maybe 35,000. It will hit 35,000 perhaps and then go down. So yeah, there is a lot of buying pressure, but you can understand that it is actually it might not actually sustain. So 34,800 or 34,500 if you are checking, trading at 205 level. Okay, but it seems like it's going to go to 1% and a huge gap up, actually, totally a huge gap up. And yeah, there is some amount of resistance over here, but I think it's going to come down crashing. Eventually it is going to come down crashing. Not I don't think it will be able to sustain properly, because these type of gap ups usually they don't sustain that much. And moreover, there is a resistance, but yeah, initially I think there would be some amount of buying pressure. After a good price action you can definitely go for a sell. So it's hitting the resistance, and nifty, if I check, okay, again a gap up, and this looks like it's not sustaining at those levels. So checking Banknifty, yes, choppy, but this is the major support over here. It's going to be a volatile market today, guys, no doubt about it. 34,700, let's check 34,700 P price. It's trading at 273. 4,000. Okay. Highly doubtful whether it would sustain it or not. So that's what I thought, guys. Obviously the buying pressure is still there. I'm not saying that there is no buying pressure. There is some amount of buying pressure, but it seems like usually these type of gap ups they don't sustain that much. And right now it is taking a resistance at 34,900. If it makes a dodgy type candle over here, then rest assured we can expect some downfall. Yeah, it's not sustaining, guys. Not sustaining, advisable to take in the money options. Good morning, Shubham. Advisable to take in the money options. The main resistance would be at this level, which is 35,000. Now this would be a very crucial candle. If this breaks and if it's trying to go up, then it means we can aim for plus 1. This is why I had this is the main reason why you should wait. Okay, so it might come down crawling all the way till this point. Okay, this point would also be an important point. This today's close somewhere around 34,660 levels. But yes, I think mainly the gap up happened so that people can take their profits, have earned a good amount of profit. A bit indecisiveness in the market, a bit of confusion in the market. But usually this won't turn out to be good. As far as my calculation is going, it won't turn out to be that good. But it can take a support over here, 34,700. 34,766 would be the level where it can take up a good support. Okay, 34,700 CE is trading. Oh my god, it's costly. 400 rupees, 34,600 CE. If I check, it's trading at 450. Oh my god, and it's coming down like a water. 34,000. It's coming down like a waterfall, guys. As expected. As expected, it won't sustain, and it's not sustaining. Okay, it's breaking all the levels. Whoa, did not even wait over here for this support. Literally did not wait for this support. Now it's taking the support. Again, it all depends upon this support, which would be the savior of today because it's a really strong support. Previously also we have seen that the market has bounced a lot of times over here, but have to be patient and see whether it's breaking the support or not. You have taken a buy, then wait for the support. If it's sustaining, then you can hold your buy position, and if you haven't taken anything, then it's better you wait for this candle because today the market will be going up and down a bit. It would be a bit risky actually at these levels. It's trying to take the support very, very badly, guys. But there is a selling pressure, no doubt. There is a selling pressure and a gap filling might be on its way. It's breaking the day's low again. It's breaking where it had opened with a gap up, and this might be a problem. Okay, let's see if it takes. No, it won't take a support. It's very strong. The candle is really strong over here. Now this would serve as a resistance. Now in the morning we would be seeing some amount of selling pressure, guys. There's a huge noise outside. Selling pressure would be there. So guys, we have got almost 100 points over here after this close, and this would be the first target. A really small target, because if you are trading according to the morning price action, see it has closed over here. This would have been your sell, but again there is a support because it's previous day close, and this would act as an important support right over here at this point. And from here there can be some amount of volatility. So if you have not sold yet, if you if you are thinking of selling, then don't sell at least at these levels. Wait for some time. But it seems like it's going like a waterfall right now. Really nice waterfall movement. All the gains are lost. It was at plus 68 percent in the morning itself, and now you can see that it has lost almost all of its gains, which indicates that today the market might actually be a lot more trending. So yeah, fresh selling can be again at this spot, or if it breaks this part, but I think there is going to be some amount of volatility at this spot. Okay, Nifty is still yet to close its gap, so that might also pull Bank Nifty a bit downwards. So let's see this candle. The morning momentum is nice. All the people who have bought over here, if they have not booked their profit, they would be at a loss. It's very risky to sell over here and also buy over here, but Nifty can actually, it does have some amount of space to fill up this gap. It has broken, so that's what I was saying. This point would serve as a good support. 34,669. But yes, okay, it's going up. See, I told you this point would be an important because it was the closing, and closing points are always respected no matter what. If you haven't taken a trade, then I would recommend it's better not to take a trade right now, okay? Because the market is not that sure. Obviously, in the momentum which is happening, it might hit your SL very easily. So if you have a profit, then take the profit later, let it form a price action. Maybe we can take a better trade, okay? As expected, Nifty is taking struggling over here actually. Nifty is struggling over here, and that is actually bringing Bank Nifty down, but it's taking a good amount of support over here. Once it breaks this point, we can get a better selling opportunity. Yes, it's breaking. I had expected at least 35,000. This high would have been amazing to short the market once again, but the market won't give you the same opportunity every single day. It won't present you with the same opportunity. You'll have to adjust with the market, and you will have to evolve as a trader. Every time you won't get the same resistance. Like yesterday, it was just magic which was happening at 35,000. But now again, okay, so it's actually breaking previous days closing. So this might be a good point. This might be a very nice point for the market to actually come down. But Nifty, okay, created like a hammer candle, inverted hammer type, reversal type of pattern. But Bank Nifty at 0.01%. Now, is it going to hold this support? That is the main question. If it holds this support, then we can expect some amount of upper movement once again, but some amount of bounce can be expected over here because it's the previous day close. And Nifty, let's check. Nifty is trying to hold this level very badly. But looking at this trend, it's looking negative, guys, as far as the trend goes. Temporarily, it might go up. That's all. This is a good point. Hold this area. Once it breaks this point, we can expect some amount of down. Again, taking a resistance at each point, each and every point, it's taking a resistance, which is actually very important, which shows that there is a weakness and people are willing to sell. They are towards the sell side more than the buy side. Obviously, the market won't give you such an easy time today. Since it has opened with a gap up, there would be a lot of confusion. Inverted handle, inverted hammer candle, and it's again trying to go up. Well, guys, the morning momentum is over and looks like it's going to be a bit slow. Even though today is Friday, we are going to experience some amount of premium decay, and not that much, but some amount would be there. It actually might take a turn over here. We are waiting very patiently. Selling here would be risky, buying here still a gap, so both would be risky. Obviously, selling here would have been much more adequate. Okay, Bank Nifty has gone to the negative territory. Finally, it seems like it's not holding, and we are seeing the negative sign. Yeah, minus 0.02% in Bank Nifty, and all the gains have been lost today. Whatever we have gained, that means it was totally a false gap up, a hugely false prediction. The way the market had went up, and it was just a hoax. 0.05 minus 0.05%. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 red candles, and this might be extremely risky, guys. There might be a bounce anytime. Better place to actually buy Bank Nifty would be at these levels, 34,500. This level would be a good level to buy. Now the market would be slow, and no doubt about it that we are going to decay some premium because the morning move was amazing. This After this candle, it was quite clear that Banknifty would go down, yes, and it did go down a bit, and this would have been your exit because obviously it's not a very safe trade to buy at a point where the gap has been filled. Nifty slowly it's filling up its gap. Some more space is left, so perfect buy would be at this level, guys. This is the level where we can get the perfect buy, 34,500. And habit बना लो in the money खरीदने का, guys. Habit बना लो. Time frame candle. Time frame candle. I can't understand what you're saying, Harshit Mehta, but if you're asking me what time frame I use, I always use the 5 minute time frame, which is really nice for intraday. You can also use the 10-minute time frame, but it's better if you use the 5 minute because overall the everyone uses that, and you would get a good understanding of how the market operates. It actually totally depends upon you whether you use a 3 minute time frame candle, 5 minute or 10 minute or 15 minute, but yeah, you can refer to the higher time frame if you are not willing to get caught up with the volatile movement. So for example, if I click the 15-minute time frame over here, I would clearly see that the market is going down. Over here you can see the trend, it's quite clear. But if I change it to the 3 minute time frame, you would see a lot of volatile action over here. Even these green candles won't appear in the 5 minute time frame. So very important, whatever time frame you're following, you can follow that, but discipline should be there, guys. Okay. And your strategy, if you are going for a strategy, if you're following a strategy, follow it for 1 month, see how it's working, whether it's creating a positive ROI or not. If it's creating a positive ROI, anything above 50% is good with 1 is to 2 risk to reward ratio. 50% accuracy, and you take 1 is to 1 is to 2. This is your risk to reward ratio. If you maintain this, you are profitable even with 50% accuracy. So it doesn't matter if you are a good technical analyst or not, it matters whether you are holding your winning trades or not. Okay, so it's very simple. Right now the market is looking to slow down a bit. Okay, what I am expecting is that it can reverse. There's a small gap over here. Okay, exactly at 15,995. So it's taking that level. It has broken, I believe. It has broken after it had broken 16,000. Nifty, if you're trading in Nifty, then it would have been a clear sell with this candle over here, this big candle, which indicates that there is a lot of bearishness, and all of the momentum which had happened, huge gap up in the morning, it was just a fake move. Okay, I would suggest take the buy at 34,500 if it comes over there. If it does not come, don't trade. That's the best thing. Right now, if you're looking for a sell, it would be extremely risky. If you're looking for a buy, that also would be risky because it would create a volatile action over here. Yesterday's close, just near yesterday's close, and it's coming down very sharply. So these moments are very scary, guys. And you can see the moments have slowed down because the morning show is already over. People have already earned in the gap up, then they have shorted the market, they have earned over here. So now they are having their uh, maybe breakfast, and they're enjoying themselves. People who have already made a profit, you can get out of the market. It's very simple. Harshit Mehta, do you trade in the morning? Because morning candles, even if you are an option buyer, even if you are an option seller, you can make a good amount of profit in the morning. But option sellers in the morning, if you are selling at the money options, you have to be careful because the momentum which happens in the morning is scary, guys. Here you would not, the market would not give you a chance to even close your position, and you would see that the option which you have sold somewhere at around 400 levels is trading at 600 levels within 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So huge amount of volatility. So this is what I was expecting, guys. This is what I was expecting, some amount of volatility eventually. Obviously the trend right now is not looking that good. Buy at this point 34,550. Again I'm saying because this is my experience. I have seen that these points always serve as a good point of inflection. Okay, and checking the premium, you can go a bit out of the money. Say if you're looking to, for example, if you're looking to sell somewhere over here, okay, and you don't have that much money to buy 34,600 PE, which is in the money, or at the money, sorry, you can go a bit OTM over here. You can buy 34,500 PE, you can buy 34,400 PE. It doesn't matter, but you would be getting a good momentum. For example, if you don't have money to buy 34,600 C, if you feel that the market will go up from here, what you can do is that you can buy 34,700 C. That's not a problem, but don't go too out of the money. You should not go like 35,000 C or 34,000 P. You should not aim for that, because over there the time decay would be really heavy. Even though it's Friday, uh, there would be some amount of time decay, some amount, thoda thoda to rahega. And you can see that the candles are literally not moving. It's just sitting over here. 9:48 is the time, and the morning show is already over. Let me just show you how much points people have gained. Those people who have played this BTST, buy today sell tomorrow, say they would have squared off their position somewhere over here. So more than, okay, they got more than 189 points, which is a lot. And people who have actually sold their position, say looking at this candle, some people might have sold. Okay, so I look for some more amount of confirmation. Even if you have sold this candle, and if you would have been disciplined enough to wait for this target, this would be the target. That's more than 171 points to the downside. So up down both, the momentum happened in both the sides. Now there is going to be some amount of silence in the market. The big players won't be there. And if you're trading right now, then don't trade right now. Wait for a correction, or wait for some amount of consolidation. We can expect a good movement. The market is looking trending today, guys. Inflation figures are at 9.1%, which is not a good news. Tomorrow my SL was also hit, guys. Let me tell you, I had entered a trade over here, and after that I didn't enter any trade because I didn't want to trade in that market. But yes, you can see that the way the market had gone down, it was slow. It did not, it wouldn't have given you that much of profit if you were trading at the money maybe some amount of profit obviously when it had reached this point, but can you wait, can you handle this amount of volatility? That's the main question, and that too during expiry. Okay guys, it's breaking. Okay guys, it's breaking Nifty यहाँ पर फिर से ले सकता है support. It's breaking this point. Bank Nifty is going down really nicely. Once it had entered the negative territory, that means that it's not going to go up that easily. But yeah, fresh selling position I would not recommend, even though it's breaking. This would be the buy. Okay, this is the buy, 34,500. We are waiting for our level. Once it comes, we can at least aim for 1:1, and over here it can even create a somewhat of a W pattern. It can come down and it can create somewhat of a pattern over here. If it creates this pattern, it would be nice, but initially I think it would be better to buy it somewhere over here. There would be some amount of buying pressure even at this moment, even at this point, 34,500, because that's a really nice number. Always the market won't expect, I mean won't respect your level exactly, I mean accurate. You don't expect that the market will be accurately taking a support at your uh, point wherever you have drawn the support. Okay, there might be some ups and downs, but you will have to handle that much of volatility. You will have to see some amount of loss in your PNL to get a huge amount of gain. So it's breaking Nifty. This is the point where it's taking a support. छोटा सा support है, but ले तो रहा है. Temporary supports. ले तो रहा है, छोटा सा सपोर्ट है वो भी ले रहा है, क्या करूं. But Bank Nifty, the closing was actually nice over here. I just missed it guys, just missed it, the way it had closed. I was ranting on, and it had closed really nicely at 34,600, and yes, this would have been a sell over here. I mean, at least till this point we could have sold once if I would have seen this close. But yeah, see, it's coming down. Beautiful, beautiful candle, beautiful waterfall type candle, minus 20% guys in the morning. What a momentum. I mean, what a momentum. Now some people would be expecting that it will go up. Guys, it's very difficult for the market to make a V-shaped recovery from here. See, almost at this point people are they are starting to buy from this level only, so they are accumulating over here. I would not recommend buy, but if you are if you really want to go long over here and don't want to miss the train, that's a different story. But yeah, we are coming down to a much more safer level of buying Bank Nifty. It'll be up down movement. People will sell at the top and people will buy at the bottom, as simple as that. Okay, and now I am looking at 34,500 CE. Okay, 34,500 CE. Let's see the price of that option. Call option, 34,500 CA is trading at 433. We feel that is too costly, that will cost more than 10,000 rupees. Let's take 34,700 C, which is trading at 326. Okay, it's costing 8,000. That's more like a bargain. Okay, 8,000 rupees one lot. Friday, obviously don't expect the options to be damn cheap. It would be damn expensive today due to the lack of time decay, but 34,700 C can be aimed. Let's see if it reaches this level. If it reaches this level, then it would be a perfect buy. Only then it would be a perfect buy. If you have sold, hold your position. If you have sold over here, hold your position. till this point at least and trail your stop loss for God's sake. I'm really sorry for the background noise, guys. There's some amount of construction going on outside, so it's very irritating. I know, but what to do? I have to deal with all of these skyscrapers coming up in Gurgaon, one building topping the other. It's trying to come down. Come on, let's check Nifty. holding Nifty holding the temporary support. Nifty is creating a problem for Bank Nifty to come down. And if you follow, multiple type of index to find out the moment in your index, and for Bank Nifty you can follow HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. You can have two separate charts, and for Nifty you can follow Reliance, Adani, all those PCS. They hold a lot of weightage in Nifty. Okay, so hold your position, people who have sold over here. What would have been the stop loss if you would have sold over here? Over here would be the perfect one. This would have been your stop loss. This would have been your stop loss if you would have sold over here at this point. And first target here and second target will be this. Second target would be this, and then if you want to hold for further breakdown, if you want to maybe aim for a jackpot, then you can hold the remaining lot. But two lot trading, I feel, is the most safest way of trading, because we don't know where the market is going. We don't know whether the market will give 1,000 points breakdown or 1,000 point breakout in the morning itself. But we can at least exit at 1:1 risk to reward ratio, and then we can hold the remaining lot for 1:5, 6, 7, whatever the market gives. Whatever the market gives, till the market is reversing, till you're seeing that there's a huge OI gatheration at a point, say at a point of 34,500. There might be a huge put sellers standing at that point. They are selling the put option over there, and you feel that the market will reverse and it's showing signs of reversal. The profits are going down. That's when you square off the position, get out of the market. Because remember, guys, it's important to take 1:2, because every day you would not be making a profit. There would be some days you would be making a loss. There would be some days you would be making a profit. Once you take the trade, put the phone down, don't look at the PNL, and hopefully you have taken at the money options or slide out of the money. One or two strikes up and down, that's fine. That's totally fine. But yeah, if you have taken too much out of the money, that's when you get tensed and you feel what's happening, whether the option which I have taken is moving or not. And at times you might see that the option is not moving, even though you have taken the right trade. And occasionally check once whether you have taken put or call. ऐसा ना हो कि उल्टा ले लो, पूरा मतलब मार्केट नीचे जा रहा है and you have taken a call by mistakenly, and the market is going down and down and down, and you are thinking that you are earning a profit and actually you are earning a loss. There are some people who actually make a lot of confusion while selling options. Guys, it's totally the opposite. If you're buying an option, think in the opposite manner while selling an option. If you want to go bullish, sell put options. If you want to go bearish, sell call options. As simple as that. Okay, it's not too complicated, it's not rocket science. Trading is very simple if you know, if you are disciplined. Very simple if you are disciplined. Nifty, let's check Nifty once again, holding the support. Once this support breaks, we are going to see a good movement. Bank Nifty continuously coming down, and it's actually going to be risky. We would be taking a position over here, even though if it would be for one candle, no matter what, we are going to take a position. एंड यहाँ से ऊपर आ जा रहा है. Many people would say that this is a hammer candle, but always it does not mean that the market will come up if there is a hammer candle. Okay, Nifty taking support at that point, and that's the main reason why Bank Nifty is not going down. Seems like people who have shorted stop loss hit करके ही छोड़ेगा है कि नहीं. 34,500. Come on, reach this level. चलो चलो चलो, यहाँ से घूम सकता है. जैसे ये यहाँ पर पैटर्न बना रहा है, यहाँ से घूम सकता है. बहुत चांसेस है घूमने का. I am waiting for this level, guys. 34,500. I am literally waiting for that level. That would be a good point to buy in a few lots and sell. It would be a small scalp trade. हाँ, जा ही नहीं रहा है. आ जाओ, नीचे आ जाओ. कम ऑन, थोड़ा और प्रेशर. ओके guys, it's approaching our point of inflection. Okay, be ready. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Don't be ready. Wait for some amount of bounce. The way it's coming down, it's looking scary, guys. It's looking scary. Oh my god. So yeah, you can say the short target has been achieved, and the way it came down, guys. Okay, Nifty has given a breakdown and almost filled its gap. Alright guys, be ready to take the buy position. Okay, we have entered into the buy position. We have entered into the buy position because of this support over here, and right now it might show a loss, but we would be waiting a bit more. Okay, small scalping trade over here, that's all guys. A small scalping trade, small scalping trade, because we are sure that the market will go up from here, right? A really small scalping trade. If you are in a short position, please exit your position right now because it's not looking too good. There would be some amount of bounce from this point. Huge amount of people have shorted put options. At this point, it's quite relevant. I can see that. I hope you can see it too. थोड़ा नीचे आके ऊपर जाने ही वाला है. बाय आने ही वाला है यहाँ पर, जो भी कर लो. थोड़ा तो बाय आएगा यहाँ। सी थोड़ा तो बाय आने ही वाला है। ओके, निफ्टी हैज क्लोज्ड गाइस एट अ very crucial level and Nifty can actually come down. Bank Nifty will take a support over here, don't worry. At this point you can aim for some amount of bounce. Let's check the option data once. Okay, let's check the option chain in Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty option chain NSE. चलो चलो फटाफट बैंक निफ्टी नहीं, अब आप बैंक निफ्टी। चलो, what is the point where we are at 34,700? Okay. 34,700 कहाँ पर होंगे? 34,500। 34,500 में क्या अच्छा सपोर्ट बन रहा है? 34,600, there's a lot of OI over here and literally they are decreasing. So 34,500 would be the major support, and let's just look above. Oh, selling pressure is amazing, guys. Highest we are getting at 35,000 as expected. 35,000 people have shorted. अच्छा से बेच के निकला है, अच्छा से। देखते हैं क्या होता है। Waiting patiently, that's all we can do right now. And it did take a bounce over here once. I think Nifty is going to go down badly, guys. Shorting Nifty would be a bit, it would be a bit risky, but 15,900, 15,900, if I check, trading at 100 rupees. यहाँ से बाउंस आएगा तो भी खतरनाक बाउंस होगा, आ भी रहा है थोड़ा बहुत। Bounce from here would be very dangerous. This temporary support is acting like a permanent support, huh? Will this hold, guys? Will this hold? अरे यार, ये तो होल्ड कर गया, ये तो होल्ड कर गया। कहाँ बाउंस किया यार। चलो, as expected, as mentioned, there would be a good amount of buy over here, and that's what we have seen. Scalping already completed, guys. Okay, so we got round about 40 points, because obviously this point is going to be, there is no doubt, literally no doubt about it. It's going to be very important, this point, but once it breaks, we are going to get a trade. So let it break. So the scalping trade, I hope you have enjoyed, guys. We got कितना point, 50 point ITM में तो आ ही जाएगा, 50 point in the money. Okay, guys, it's going to be a boring day. Okay, we are gonna wait for some pattern. If you see a nice W pattern over here, when it comes down and it's trying to go up, that's when you buy. Exactly at this spot, try to buy it with a really small stop loss and aim for a good target, which would be, at least, if I say, let's open the long position, at least you can aim for this target initially with a W pattern. Obviously you can aim for this point. Okay, initially would be this target, and then you can aim for this target, which is a really nice target. Actually, that's a bit ambitious, but yeah, we can achieve it. Obviously there is, no doubt that Banknifty can give 1,000 points upward movement also, but overall the scenario is not looking that good for that much amount of movement. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this trade, guys. If you have taken this trade over here, then definitely mention it in the comment section and give it a like. And yeah, I'll meet you tomorrow, perhaps, sorry, tomorrow Saturday, so happy weekend. I'll meet you on Monday with fresh new trades and fresh new analysis, and see how the market scenario is. If I get an opportunity in the selling side, perhaps at the end of the day, maybe for a BTST, usually not recommended, but yes, if I do get an opportunity, I would be coming live, or I would be mentioning that in a short. Okay, take care, bye.